examine how you study and what's best for you. Do you really have the dedication to do it on your own, or do you need kind of a classroom setting to help you stay on track with it? Because you don't want to start getting to a situation where you take a session and you lose a session because you're at that 18 months.
At our firm, you have to be a CPA before you get promoted to the manager level. So you can be a staff, you can be a senior without getting your CPA, but if you want to be promoted to the manager level, you have to get certified. You can get your 150 hours, and you could, at our firm, wait 4, 5, 6 years before you pass the exam. But in real life, you have a lot of responsibilities on the job, and again, you start developing all those responsibilities personally as well, and it's very difficult. You're out of school, you're doing this amount of work, not the whole universe of accounting work, so you have to relearn a lot of the stuff you forgot because you haven't been using it. So again, as soon as you can, I would get that out of it.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that too. You know, and like Brenda said, I think a lot of firms are different. We have the same rule where to become a manager, you have to be licensed. And it can become burdensome. I can tell you right now, we have a couple of seniors that have been seniors longer than they should have been because we could not promote them because they hadn't gotten their senior. It's your responsibility to basically see that that engagement starts and finishes, and having those responsibilities just make it tough sometimes to get through that exam.
Yeah, it's the same thing at our firm where there's a very big push to encourage people to pass the CPA exam because you can't be promoted to manager if you're not a CPA. And so, I mean, with our firm, they pay for Becker, and then there's you can get a bonus if you pass all 4 parts within the first year. So that's a big motivation to get it done. It's like impossible. Like, it's just too much work, and you don't want this additional stress on top of your job. It's just too much. So I definitely recommend trying to getting it done before you start working, or at least within the first year.
As you look at candidates for jobs, are you impressed with somebody who comes in from their undergrad? Because remember, you can start to take the exam after you finish your undergrad. You're impressed with people who come in with their undergrad with a couple of pieces already under their belt when they come in for the job interview?
Without us too, it's just, you know, because when somebody is trying to pass that in their second or third year and it starts to interfere with their work, and it does happen, it becomes, you know, an issue for us.
I think the other thing is it shows the dedication that you have to the field. Not everybody will go out and get their CPA license, but those who do, those are the ones that are really, you know, they're taking it very seriously. They probably have directions that they want to go in their career, whether it's, you know, being a partner at a public firm or a CFO for a company, and going after that early. It's kind of like being an intern. It's being involved in Beta Alpha Psi or other organizations where you can show some leadership. That's just another place where you're showing that drive, ambition, and leadership qualities.
It shows you can handle a large workload too. You know, that's what you know you're going to be doing. You need to be able to juggle many tasks, many very demanding tasks. And studying for school, you know, as an accounting major and trying to pass the CPA is pretty good conditioning for some of the time crunches and constraints that you'll be encountering in the workforce, especially during busy season.